The most important thing to understand is that AI models are only going to keep getting smarter. If you look at the jump from GPT-3 to 3.5 to 4, each version simply became more capable. That trend is continuing. But here's the shocking part. What if I told you that OpenAI is planning to charge $20,000 per month for an AI assistant? It sounds unbelievable, right? Yet that's exactly what a new report from The Information claims. According to the leak, OpenAI is working on ultra-expensive AI agents designed to replace high-level researchers, software engineers, and knowledge workers. So what exactly does PaaHDAADDDDHEHE level AI mean? And is it really worth that kind of money? In this video, we'll break down the leaked details, potential real-world applications, and the major concerns experts are raising. And trust me, the deeper we go, the crazier this story becomes. Let's start with the leak that shocked everyone. The report suggests OpenAI is planning a tiered pricing model that could reshape how businesses and researchers use AI. At the top level sits a $20,000 per month AI agent marketed as a PaaHDAADDDDHEHE level researcher. This version is supposedly capable of analyzing complex data, generating detailed reports, and even conducting scientific studies. Below that, there's a $10,000 assistant built for software developers. It's said to debug code, write applications, and automate testing without human intervention. And finally, there's a $2,000 per month model positioned as a knowledge worker's assistant, designed for data analysis, document generation, and strategic planning. To put this in perspective, the consumer version of ChatGPT Plus currently costs $20 per month. Even the enterprise-grade ChatGPT Pro is only $200 a month. These rumored prices are a massive jump. So what makes these new agents so different? The idea is that these models will be far more advanced than anything OpenAI has released before. For example, their latest architecture, the O3 model, has delivered some of the most impressive benchmark results ever seen. It scored 87.5% on the Arcoggi visual reasoning test, slightly surpassing human performance at 85%. On the 2024 American Invitational Mathematics exam, it hit an incredible 96.7% accuracy, missing only one question. On the GPA Diamond benchmark, which covers graduate-level biology, physics, and chemistry, it scored 87.7%. And on the notoriously difficult Frontier Math benchmark, O3 solved over 25% of problems while no other AI model had ever scored above 2%. Those are undeniably impressive numbers. But here's the catch. Academic expertise isn't just about passing tests. Real PaaHDAADDDHEHE level research requires creativity, skepticism, and the ability to develop entirely new theories, not just process information faster. So while AI may analyze vast amounts of data with incredible speed, can it truly replace human innovation and critical thinking? That brings us to the next question: who would actually pay for this? OpenAI is betting that large corporations and elite research institutions will see the value in automating high-level work. In fact, SoftBank has reportedly already committed $3 billion to OpenAI's agent products this year alone. That's a massive bet on the idea that AI agents can replace knowledge workers. But not everyone is convinced. Many PaaHDAADDDHEHE students and developers point out that companies could hire actual human researchers for far less. In fact, one viral post noted that most PaaHDAADDDHEHE students don't even earn $12,000 in an entire year, let alone per month. So is an AI agent really worth more than a highly trained human expert? There's also the issue of reliability. While OpenAI's models score extremely high on benchmarks, they still suffer from a major flaw: hallucinations. In other words, they can produce factually incorrect or misleading information. Previous models have been caught fabricating citations, misinterpreting data, and even making up entire research papers. In high-stakes fields like medical research or engineering, these kinds of mistakes could be disastrous. A recent study found that even the best AI models still hallucinate between 3 and 20% of the time, depending on the question's complexity. That's a serious risk if businesses are expected to trust these systems for critical research. And beyond hallucinations, AI still lacks true creativity and original thought. A real PaaHDAADDDHEHE researcher doesn't just memorize and regurgitate information, they challenge assumptions and develop new frameworks for understanding the world. At least for now, AI doesn't do that. That's why many experts argue that calling these agents PaaHDAADDDDHEHE level is more of a marketing term than a scientific reality. So why is OpenAI pushing this ultra-premium pricing strategy? The answer may come down to financial pressure. Reports suggest that in 2024 alone, OpenAI lost around $1 billion due to the massive costs of running its AI infrastructure. Unlike its early days as a non-profit lab, OpenAI is now a for-profit company, and it needs sustainable revenue to keep growing. This has already led to controversy. Earlier this year, Elon Musk sued OpenAI and CEO Sam Altman, accusing the company of abandoning its original mission of developing AI for the benefit of humanity and instead prioritizing profits under Microsoft's influence. While OpenAI denied those claims, the lawsuit highlights a growing concern: is the company chasing revenue at the expense of its original vision? Looking at the pricing history, the trend is clear. OpenAI started with ChatGPT Plus at $20 per month, then introduced ChatGPT Pro at $200 per month. Now, these new tiers are rumored to be $2,000, $10,000, and even $20,000. It seems OpenAI isn't just building better AI, it's positioning itself as a premium enterprise provider. But there's a big risk. AI technology is evolving fast, and costs are dropping just as quickly. If competitors like Anthropic, Google DeepMind, or Xi release cheaper models with similar capabilities, OpenAI's ultra-premium model may not hold up for long. So will AI completely replace knowledge workers in the future? That appears to be OpenAI's long-term bet. If companies begin viewing AI as a genuine alternative to hiring experts, we could see a massive shift in how businesses operate. But we're not there yet. AI still has significant limitations, and many organizations won't be ready to replace human expertise entirely. At the end of the day, is PaaHDAADDDDHEHE level AI worth $20,000 a month? For large corporations, hedge funds, or research institutions with massive budgets, maybe. If an AI agent can save millions in research costs, accelerate innovation, or automate time-consuming work, then the price might make sense. But for small businesses, startups, or individuals, it's hard to see the value. Even some of the world's top human researchers don't make $20,000 a month. So why would an AI assistant which still struggles with hallucinations and lacks original thinking be worth that much? One thing is clear: OpenAI isn't just developing smarter AI models. It's trying to redefine the entire business model of AI. Whether that strategy succeeds or fails remains to be seen. What do you think? Would you ever pay $20,000 a month for an AI agent? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this breakdown useful, make sure to check out the recommended video on screen now for more deep dives into the future of AI. Thanks for watching.